Hey, this is Gwen from Hairbow Supplies, etc. Today we are going to make a penguin snow hair bow. You will need all these pieces and I'll explain to you which they are. This is two different pieces of 7/8 inch ribbon. This is 23 inches long. There are two pieces of 7/8 inch ribbon and this is 26 inches long. This is tulle and this is a 5-inch square and you're going to have 3 pieces of tulle. I have self-adhesive rhinestone stickers in different colors that match. We're using those today. You've got a lined alligator clip, again your penguin bottle cap, and I have 9.5 inches of this ribbon times 2. One of them will be making this accent bow. You have 8 pieces here for your ribbon spikes. Each is 6.5 inches long, so 2, 4, 6, 8. You need scissors, hot glue, lighter, needle and thread, and some hairspray. Let's go ahead and get started. We will start off by making our ribbon spikes. So what you do is take your piece, fold it in half, and fold the edge together. Get really sharp scissors and cut that on an angle. And then get a lighter and seal the edges. And then go ahead and do that for the other 7 pieces. Next, we're going to take our 3 pieces of tulle, and what we're going to do is turn them on an angle. So I've got one here, and the next one I'm going to put on an angle on top, and then the other one I'm going to put on an angle on top of that. Okay, from this side to this side, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and cinch up my tulle. So I'm going to bunch it and bunch it and bunch it and bunch all the way across. So it looks like this. Make sure that it's even. Looks somewhat like a snowflake. I'm going to take my needle and thread and just attempt to push it right through the center. Wasn't so bad. And then you're going to take your needle and put it through the end loop and pull and just wrap it around a couple times and pull that securely, and then just secure it off on the back. And take your scissors and cut. So just fold that back out a little bit. Just make sure that that goes out. Next, we're ready to make our first boutique hair bow. This one is 23 inches long. I've got 2 pieces here and I'm going to double stack them, but first I'm going to take my lighter and seal the edges. Just stack the pieces on top of each other like this. For the smaller one, we're going to have the pink on the outside, and we're going to match it to that cute penguin bottle cap. So what you do is you take your ribbon and you bring it over to the left, and you have it on an angle like this. Bring your left side over to the right. Make sure that your loops are even. Turn your bow. Grab your ribbon. Bring it under the bow just like this. When you have it, it's going to line up just not quite on top, but just kind of a little bit off center. And then you're going to grab your last end and bring it up and over to the left. Okay, take your hair bow. Make sure that this piece right here goes over to the right, because when you wrap your thread around it, if this diagonal isn't right, then you won't have a nice and centered hair bow. So take your needle and thread, poke it right through the center. Bring it back through. Put your needle through the loop and wrap your thread around your bow a couple times. Hold your bow and turn it. And then hold your thread and pull. Take your thread and wrap it back around a couple more times. Pull tightly and then turn your bow to the back. Take your needle and then just secure off that thread in the back once or twice. Take your scissors and cut. Now here you want to just bend your hair bow back. Take your hairspray at this point and spray your bow. And then you will just form it into the shape you would like and let that dry. This next hair bow is just like the first. We're going to go ahead and seal the edges of the ribbon. On this one, we're going to have the blue on the outside and the pink on the inside, and we will just make this as usual, so we'll go ahead and speed up the video. Next, we're going to make the accent bow that looks like this. So what you want to do is go ahead and fold your ribbon together. Pinch it and cut it on a small angle. And go ahead and seal the edge with your lighter. Now find your center and pinch it. And this is my center, so I'm going to fold my ribbon up and over like this. Bring this left side up and over. Make sure it's nice and centered. Now get your needle and thread. Put it right through the center. Bring it back through. Bring your needle through the loop. And wrap it around twice. Hold on to your bow and pull. And then wrap your thread around 2 more times, pull real tight. And then just secure your thread off in the back. Get your scissors and cut. can just fold back that bow. Just like that. And then get one of your sequin adhesives. I'm going to, even though it is adhesive, I'm still going to put some glue on just to make sure this doesn't fall off. And then just put that right in the center. Just like that. Now we're ready to go ahead and piece our hair bow together. So get your ribbon spikes, get your hot glue, and we're going to get your piece of tulle and put this right on the top in the center of your bow. Next, just get some more hot glue. And put your next bow on top. Get your more glue. Put your next bow on top. Get your bottle cap center. Put glue on. And put that right down in your center. Okay, next we're going to put on our accent bows. Okay, for a cute little finishing touch, what we're going to do is put some of these rhinestone buttons on our white tulle. So just take your rhinestone sticker and stick it anywhere on your tulle. Lastly, we will put on a couple more rhinestone buttons. And that's how you make a penguin hair bow. Thank you so much for joining us, and please be sure to subscribe to our channel. Have a great day!